indoor pools will be reopening in England in just over 2 weeks' time. And for a lot of people, it's felt like a very long wait. They've been shut since the start of lockdown. And I'm not necessarily talking about fitness fanatics. I mean families, older people, people that really invest in leisure centres as part of their weekly routine, whether it's state-of-the-art facilities like this, what that means to some local communities across England. We had plenty of football in the Premier League last night. I'm sure you were watching 3 matches in total, and the league themselves have told the BBC that the incorrect penalty decision was made in all 3 of them. Yes, so plenty of sport to look forward to. Sport that you can actually do yourself now, which is terribly exciting. As I mentioned, you've got recreational cricket starting. For those who cannot wait, though, until the 25th of July to get in the water, I have some good news for you. Outdoor pools in England, they open tomorrow. I'm afraid to say, though, if you're in Scotland, in Wales and Northern Ireland, this does not apply, of course. You'll have to wait a little bit longer to dive in. But as for the outdoor pools, well, do you know what? You better go and ask Matt about the weather. That's not on me.
No, you don't have to take this.
It would be, not the hairdryers, they are all out of order at the minute, so you will have wet hair, I'm afraid. More of an issue for me than it will be for you. But in terms of getting changed again, yeah, they're not that cruel to make you walk back to your car in your swimming costume. That'd be a bit mean, wouldn't it?
It really
so you
would.
just turn up with your swimming costume underneath your clothes and then bring all your change of clothes to go home afterwards.
Holly, thanks a lot.
Exactly. It's a very difficult decision, isn't it? And a lot of people have been campaigning for such a long time to get swimming pools back open. They had hoped they would have reopened on the 4th of July. They've had to wait a little bit longer. So now the 25th of July, in just over 2 weeks' time, swimming pools and leisure centres will be reopening in England. And as I say, it's great news, not just for the fitness fanatics, but it's for families, you know, for older people. There's so many people, as you say, who really feel the benefits, not just the fitness benefits, but also those mental health benefits that you get from exercise and from swimming as well. Let's speak to somewhere you're going to be able to wear a mask, really. There are going to be changes implemented before these pools can reopen, but do you have any concerns? Not a lot to say with the guidance that the government has issued. There's a little bit of a discrepancy, however, when it comes to being in the pool and how close you can be. It's no different. So as you come in here, you will have your swimming costume hopefully already on, your towel at the ready. There are hand sanitising areas already in place, reminders to keep that 2-metre distance, of course. And then, as usual, we're used to it now, following that one-way system, so you're not meeting any other swimmers coming in or out. You might notice there are some hairdryers along the side here. Unfortunately, that means they are out of use because of those rules and regulations. Bad news for people like me. It means you've got to leave with wet hair, but I'm sure we can get used to it. Following again this one-way system, there are lockers in place. They are advising people to try to avoid them as much as possible, but they are there in practice, as well as changing rooms too. So when you're coming out of the pool, you don't have to get back into your vehicle wearing your wet swimming costume. You can get changed. So do remember to bring a change of clothes with you. So following this system, once again, it's been a while since we've seen this, isn't it? Back into the swimming pool. You can really smell that chlorine, all the familiar smells. But what is really unusual, actually, is the fact that there's nobody here. It's very eerily quiet, no children playing or anything like that. But that will be reopening